Hi everyone, Wednesday evening again, so we are hopefully back. I'm going to have a little bit of a chat while I wait for people to log on. Hope everyone's okay and staying safe and getting used to our new way of life with the whole COVID situation. Hopefully you saw the post earlier on today. Grab a ball or a cushion, it'll help for tonight's class. If you haven't got one, don't worry. So the things I say every week: my name's Sarah, I do a Pilates class in the village of Redbourne. Normally I do 2 classes, a lower level back pain rehab type class and then a slightly higher level running sort of Pilates class, which is more intermediate exercise. Tonight's session will try and amalgamate those 2, so I will be giving a level 1, level 2 option, and please just do what you can at your own level, don't push into pain. The other disclaimer I've said in previous weeks is obviously I have a little girl upstairs. If she wakes up, the class will have to pause. I can see a few people logging on. Say hi if you are. It's nice to know that you're joining me and I'm not just chatting to my living room. So again, for those of you just joining me, Pete, hi, grab a ball, grab a cushion, and anyone else out there who's watching. We'll slowly get started in a second. Just to say, this is probably going to be the penultimate class, so there will be another class next week. I had planned to do it until the end of July, but unfortunately I've got something that's cropped up on the last Wednesday in July, and then I'm going to take a break in August. So hopefully that's okay with everyone. All these videos will be saved anyway, so you can watch them back anytime. I'm going to slowly put some music on and get started. Like I say, I can see a few people have logged on now. And yeah, grab your cushion if you haven't, grab your ball, anything that you've got that sort of works for these exercises will come in handy. Like I say, you can do them without, so don't stress. Okay, let me put some music on. Okay, excellent. So hopefully, who have we got joining? A few more on now. Like I say, ball or cushion will come in handy even for the warm-up, so we'll just pop them to one side. So first of all, let's start with our posture. So we always start with our posture, thinking about how we should stand. Toes out, heels out to meet. Toes, knees, hips in parallel lines. Thinking those parallel lines from all the way up to the shoulders. And you have an imaginary string attached to your pelvic floor. And on that string is a helium balloon. The string traces all through the spine, comes out of the crown of the head, elongates the spine, broaden through the shoulders, hands come to the sides of you. This is your neutral spine. Hopefully there's an engagement of the core as that helium balloon has lifted you, you've drawn in a little bit. I want you to keep that awareness throughout the whole of the session. We're just going to start with a few gentle movements. So just to begin with, I want you to imagine you've got a pencil on your nose, and you're just going to give me a very gentle head and neck roll. Just slowly tucking the chin in as you come down and looking all the way around, and then gently changing direction. So just a nice gentle head and neck roll to start with. And then just pop your head back onto the shoulders, that helium balloon lifting you up, and then give me a couple of forward shoulder rolls. And then change that to backward shoulder rolls. Really emphasise that opening up through the collarbone, the down and back of the shoulders. Excellent. Pop those shoulders down and back, open up nice and wide, popping your hands onto your hips. We're just going to have a little bit of a hula hoop of the hips and pelvis. So loosening off any tension in your back, particularly if you've been sat at a home computer. Most of us haven't got the greatest of home setups. Change direction, and that can give you a little bit of lower back discomfort, neck pain. Perfect. So resetting that posture. Thinking of nice and tall, but bend the knees slightly for me. We're going to go into our backstroke arms. You're going to take a breath in. As you breathe in, you reach the arm up, your head follows your arm, and then as you breathe out, you rotate back and open through the rib cage. Breathing in, coming up, opening through the rib cage, breathing out and down, and then keep going with that for me. Breathing in and up, rotating around, breathing out and back. The knees are soft, so it doesn't put pressure on your knees. You don't want to pivot on your knees, it can cause problems. So you just keep that gentle bend in the knees to keep them nice and soft. Last couple here, we're going to do one more on each side. Really think of opening through the rib cage, get that nice twist through the spine. Excellent. Lock those knees out, up nice and tall, draw those shoulders back and down. We're coming into a little back stretch. Place the hands back to back, drop the hands to the floor, drop the chin to the chest. Feel the stretch across the neck and shoulders. Nice relaxed breathing while you're just stretching and warming up here. And then gently lifting the head, opening up. Take a breath. Exhale and squeeze. Hold it there. Have a breath in. Exhale. Squeeze. Excellent. Hope you're getting a bit looser through the shoulders. Now, I want you to grab your ball or cushion, doesn't matter which, and you're going to pop it just above your ankles, so sort of mid-calf. You're going to give those feet a little bit of a squeeze. So for the next exercise, there's just that little bit of inner thigh action, a bit more of awareness down below. So now what I'd like you to do is just have a sway forwards, feel the weight come to the toes. Sway backwards, feel the weight come to your heels. Keep that core engaged, your helium balloon still lifting you. Excellent. Little sway forwards, and as you sway backwards, have a breathe in. And this time as you sway forwards, breathing out and rising up onto your toes. Breathing in, coming down. Breathing out, rising up onto your toes, and now you're adding an arm float and coming down. Breathing in, breathing out and up, in and back. Out and up, rising up, in and back. Try and keep that ball or cushion comfortably between your legs, just making you work that little bit harder. Keep going for me. Doing really well. This time we're coming up with the arms, but we're going to bring them out and round as you come down. Taking that breath, exhaling and up, inhale and down and round. A few more here. We're just changing it to an arm circle, really opening up the chest. Couple more. Breath in to prepare, exhale coming up, inhale and round. Last one. Excellent. Keep the ball between your feet and we're coming into our dumb waiter. If your feet are tired, you can keep your feet still to our level 1 dumb waiter. Taking a breath in, exhaling, squeezing the arms out, inhale and back. This is your level 1. Taking a breath, exhale, inhale. Level 2, as you exhale, you rise up onto the toes. As you inhale, you come down. So level 2 adds in the toe raise with your dumb waiter. The level 1, you're staying on the floor. So it's up to you if you're staying down, keeping that little ball or cushion between your knees, or if you're coming up with the level 2, challenging your balance there. Three more here. Really squeeze those shoulders back and down. Last one. Okay, excellent. Give those shoulders a little roll. And we're going to just finish with a couple of Cleopatra arms. So similar but different. Taking a breath. This time as you exhale, the hands come out. And then you push and reach the fingertips. Inhale, return. This is your level 1. Taking a breath. Exhale, push and reach. Inhale, return. Level 2, you've guessed it. We're adding in the toe raise with your arm movement. So breath to prepare. Exhale, reach as you rise up. Inhale and lower. So you're either doing it standing on the floor, your level 1, or your level 2 is coming into your toe raise, challenging your balance as you go. Really stretch those arms out. You may get a tingle in your arms. You can be stretching the nerves here. Keep that chin on top of your shoulders. Your helium balloon still lifting you tall. Hopefully you've still got your little ball or cushion between your legs. Last one. Okay, excellent. Give yourself a little bit of a roll. Keep the ball there. We're going to roll down for a second. Keep the knees soft now. Knees bend. Slowly, slowly, slowly roll down. And then just hang here for a moment. Feel the stretch through the calf, through the hamstrings, opening up through the lumbar spine. And you're just going to have a little bit of a swing with your arms here. Perfect. Now, while you're down here, take the ball and pop it between your knees. The ball or your cushion is now between your knees. And then again, slowly have a breath, roll back up. So whilst you're at your roll down, we've repositioned your ball or your cushion, now between your knees. Have a moment at the top, helium balloon draws you up, cores engaged, shoulders back and down. We're going to come into some squats. So the feet are just hip distance apart, and that ball or cushion, give it a little bit of a squeeze, work those inner thigh muscles. Breath in to prepare. As you exhale, you squat down, arms forwards, inhale, squeeze and push up. And again, breathing as you come down, squeeze and push up. Nice flowing breaths here. Keep going for me. Make sure that belly button's drawn in towards the spine. Nice squeeze of the glutes, brace of the thigh. Really sit back. And then as you come up, really squeeze, brace the thighs, squeeze the glutes. Three more here. Nice and low if you can. If you can't go low, a mini squat's fine by me. Hopefully you've still got your ball or cushion as we come into the last one. Excellent. Have a little roll of the shoulders, give the legs a quick shake. Keep your cushion, keep your ball. Okay, so we're coming into our foot series. We've done this before, we've never done it with the ball between the knees and your cushion between the knees, so it's an extra challenge. The foot series is all about balance and control, core engaged, helium balloon working. So to start with, you're going to rise up on your toes. So you're up on your toes with your cushion or ball between your knees, and then you bend your knees. Keep your heels off the floor. Drop the heels, extend the knees. I'll show you from the side, okay? Rising up onto your toes, bending your knees, keep your heels off the floor. Drop the heels, extend, keep your cushion between your knees. Up onto your toes, bend your knees, drop your heels, extend. We're going to do three more here. Up onto the toes, bend the knees, drop the heels, extend. Up onto your toes, squeeze that ball or cushion, bend the knees, drop the heels, extend. Last one here. Up onto the toes, bend the knees, drop the heels, extend. Excellent. Hopefully you're all still with me. We're going to now do that in reverse, okay? So different challenge. Bend your knees. Keep that squeeze on, okay? Now with your knees bent, raise the heels, extend, lower. Bend the knees, raise the heels, extend, lower. Two more of these. Bend the knees, raise the heels, extend, lower. Hopefully you've still got your cushion between your knees. Bend the knees, raise the heels, extend, lower. Excellent. Give those legs a shake. You can lose your ball. Your calf muscles might feel tight, so we're going to give them a stretch. Left foot forward, right foot back. Bend the front left leg. Have a look at your toes, more or less 12 o'clock. Bending that front left leg, feel the stretch down the back right leg. Head on top of your shoulders, core engaged, nice relaxed breathing here. And then this is the top layer of your calf muscle that you're stretching, your your gastrocnemius. You're going to move into your soleus. So for your soleus stretch, bring your foot in slightly, bend your knee and sit back on your heel. Now you'll feel that stretch move towards your Achilles and your lower calf. Just hold that stretch there. You may even feel it in the sole of your foot. You'll feel it while you're tight. Excellent. Step forwards with your right foot, backwards with your left foot, changing the stretch. Bending the front right knee, extending the back left leg, core engaged, head up, shoulders back. Nice relaxed breathing. And then again, to stretch that second layer, that lower layer, sit back onto that heel. Feel that the stretch goes lower into the Achilles and the calf. Excellent. Stepping out of it, give the legs a quick shake. And our last stretch, we're coming into our adductor stretch and our warrior stretch. So a nice wide leg posture for me, core engaged. Then you're going to take your right leg and turn the toes of the right foot out and bend the right knee. So from here, you're stretching the inner thigh. Helium balloon still lifting you, shoulders back and down. So this is just an inner thigh stretch. And then we're moving into our yoga pose, which is a warrior. Your arms come out nice and strong. Your head looks towards your leading right hand. And this is our sort of power pose. Really hold it nice and strong. And then from here, we're moving into the stretch, the reverse warrior. Take a breath, exhale, reach the back arm down the back leg, the front arm reaches to the ceiling, the hands reach up. Take a breath, exhale and reach. Feel that you're stretching between the rib and the hip on the right side, not collapsing on the left. Perfect. Take a breath, exhale, back into your warrior. If you've lost the knee bend, really deepen it, hold that there. Feel the power through the knee, through the thigh, hold it. Cores engaged, belly button to the spine. Last breath, exhale, push out of it. Turn your right foot in, left foot goes outwards now. Bending the front left leg again, feeling the stretch on the inner thigh, check your posture, core engaged, lifting up tall, shoulders back and down. Moving from the adductor stretch into our warrior, arms nice and solid. Head now looks towards the front left hand, hold that there. Then take a breath, exhale, reach the left arm forwards, right arm reaches back. You're trying to create space between the rib and the hip on the left hand side. Nice relaxed breathing. Take a breath, exhale and reach. Perfect. This next breath, you're coming back out into your warrior pose. Again, bend that front leg, that front left leg, really deep bend, hold it. Belly button to the spine, hold the control here. Excellent. Take a breath, exhale and push out. Come to the end of your mat. You want to keep your ball or your cushion handy because we're going to use them in a little while. And then from here, just give your legs a little bit of a shake. And we're going to roll down. Take a breath, exhale, engage the core. Slowly, gently roll. Keep the knees locked out here for me as you roll. Now, I just want you to hang here for a moment and just using your arms a little bit like sort of elephant trunk swaying in the breeze. Just feel that stretch. I want you to feel that you're stretching through the backs of your legs, but you're opening through your lumbar spine. Nice relaxed breathing here. And then bend the knees. As you bend the knees, the hands come onto the floor. Tuck the chin in, really stretch and look to the wall behind you. And then walk your arms out and we're coming into our triangle pose, our downward dog. Spread your fingers wide. Really push those heels back. Belly button to the ceiling. Looking to the wall behind you. Really power through the shoulders. Extend those knees. No cheating knee bending. Extend the knees for me. And then coming into a couple of foot pedals. Just bend the knees now. Pedaling the heels. Really try and get those heels down to the mat. Gold star if you can get there. I'm still not there, even after all these years of practice. Too much running. Okay, take a breath. Exhale. Push those heels down. Belly button to the ceiling. Look to the wall behind you. Spread the fingers. Nice, powerful posture here. Really work through the shoulders. Okay, excellent. Exhale. Bend the knees. Come into our cat-cow. Uncurl the toes. Tucking the chin in for our cat curl, really arching and stretching up through the back. And then exhale, lift the head, arching down for our cow. So our cat curl, arching up, then our cow arching down. Now for the level ones, I want you to stay here. The level 2s, we're just coming into our little plank challenge for the week. So level 1, stay with the cat curl and the cow arch. Level 2s, come with me now. You're going to take one hand out, the second hand out, tuck the toes under, take a breath. Exhale, push into your high plank. Hold it here for me. Keep that head in check, don't let the head dangle, tuck the chin in. So take a breath. This time as you exhale, you're going to tap the shoulder, come down, inhale. Exhale, tap the opposite shoulder. So you're going for shoulder taps tonight. Make sure you have as little sway as possible. So there's a bit of weight transference left to right, but it's very much weight transference, not a big sway. Okay, we've got 6 more. Belly button to the spine, nice and strong. Last couple. Perfect. Hold that plank for me. Belly button to the spine. Excellent. Take a breath. Exhale. And then come back and join the level 1s with your cat curl and your cow arch. Okay, so from here, I want you to grab your ball or your cushion. Try it with the cushion if you've got a cushion. If you hate it, you can get rid of it. Okay, so we're starting with our donkey kick. So if you have got your ball or cushion in your knee, you just need to give it a little bit of a squeeze. Hands more or less underneath the shoulders. Keep that head in check. Eyes looking down, no floppy heads, okay? Belly button to the spine, you're going to take a breath in. As you exhale, you're kicking back. Inhaling to return. Try not to arch your back. Exhale, kicking back. Inhale, return. Exhale, kicking back. Inhale, return. So this is our level 1. Just a nice straightforward donkey kick with your ball or cushion behind your knee. This isolates the glutes, bit of hamstrings as well. For those of you who want the level 2 challenge, you're going to take your opposite arm and hold it in your Superman. So the level 2, you've just got one arm on one leg on the ground and you've got your donkey kick action. Our level 1s have both hands on the ground. Keep going for me. Keep that eyes looking down. Core engaged. Belly button to the spine. 3 more. Last one. Excellent. If you're at level 2, pop your hand down. Relax the leg. If you're using the ball or cushion, swap it over. Squeeze slightly from the knee, check your head position. Imagine you've got a ball between your chin and your chest. Don't lose it. Don't drop your head. And then again, taking a breath. Exhaling, squeezing back. Inhale, return. Exhale, squeeze back. Inhale, return. Keep going with your donkey kick. This is our level 1s. So now you already know if you want to join the level 2, Superman arm with your donkey kick leg. So you've decreased your base of support, giving yourself more of a challenge, really isolating that gluteal action, but giving your core more of a workout if you've only got the one hand. Level 1s, please put both hands down and just focus on the glutes. 3 more. Last one. Bringing your arm in, relaxing the leg, popping your ball or cushion to one side, coming into our child's pose, sitting back onto your feet, relaxing your forehead. If you've got bad knees or hips, you can do it with your bottom in the air and reaching out like this. That's absolutely fine. Otherwise, sitting back onto the knees, popping your forehead down, reaching the arms. Keep your hands nice and wide. Your right arm now comes and sits on top of the left arm. Feel the stretch between the rib and the hip. Opening up that right hand side, opening up through your lumbar spine, through your side of your ribs. Nice relaxed breathing. Take your right hand to the right side, left hand joins it, push the fingertips away. Feel the stretch change to the left side of you. Nice relaxed breathing. Perfect. Take your time, slowly come back onto all fours. And we're going to come into our arm openings, our drawing our rainbows. Starting on the right side, you're going to take a breath in. As you exhale, that right arm rotates, your head follows it. Have a breath here. And then exhale, push through, reach down. Hold it here for a breath. And then again, taking a breath, exhale, push and reach. Head follows your hand, really get that rotation through the rib cage. I'm going to hold it here just a little bit longer this time. Have a breath. And again, take a breath, exhale, thread the hand through, relax the head, relax the shoulder. Again, take a breath, exhale, push and reach through, head follows round. Feel like you've got a bit more rotation now, we're on our third one. Again, take a breath, exhale, reach and thread that hand through. We're going to hold that here for a couple of breaths now. Really enjoy this stretch. Excellent. Resetting, popping your right hand on the mat, and then we're swapping over. Taking a breath, exhale, arm floats, head follows the hand, opening up through the rib cage. And then again, taking a breath, exhale, reach. Relaxing down, feel the stretch through the rib cage. Then again, take a breath, exhale, push through that right hand, get the rotation through the left side, so that you're really opening up through the rib cage. Take a breath, exhale, thread through, reach. Holding it. And then for our last one, make it a good one, take a breath, exhale, push and rotate. Holding it just for a moment longer, really increase that stretch. And then for the last time, breathe and thread through, relaxing the head. Really push those fingertips away, get that rotation through the shoulder and the rib cage. Excellent. Coming back up. Now, as you come up, I want you to grab your ball or cushion, and we're going to lie onto our fronts. So whilst you're lying on your front here, I'd like you to hold the ball between the palms of the hands with your thumb facing up, okay? So you're going to relax, chin tucked in, face down, ball in your hands, thumbs up to the ceiling. Now this is going to be a sort of upper back exercise. It is important that your belly button's drawn in, so I don't want you to be completely soft through the middle. I want you to draw up through the belly button. Draw the shoulders back and down, tuck the chin in so you're stretching the back of the neck. And then the movement's quite a simple one. You're going to take a breath in. As you exhale, squeeze your ball and cushion and then lift. Exhale, lift. Inhale, tap down and lower. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Inhale and lower. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Inhale and lower. Really working the shoulders here. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Inhale and lower. Keep going for me. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Inhale and lower. Really getting the shoulders working. Doesn't matter if it's not a high lift. Keep that chin tucked in, the neck elongated. Should really feel this in your mid-back and the posterior shoulders. Great exercise for strengthening the rotator cuff and upper back. We're going to do 3 more. Don't lose that draw on the belly button. Last one. Excellent. Okay, relax the arms. You can pop the ball to one side. Okay, if you want, you can put your head on your hands now or continue looking down wherever you're comfortable. And now we're moving into a bit of a gluteal exercise. Again, keep that belly button drawn in. And then from here, I'd like you to squeeze both of your bum cheeks together. Brace both of your thighs. Take a breath. Exhale, squeeze and lift both legs. Inhale to hold. And then exhale, slowly lower the legs and relax the bottom. So again, taking a breath. Exhale, squeeze the bum cheeks. Brace the thighs. Hover the legs. Hold it for a breath. And slowly relax. Keep that jaw on the belly button as you continue. Taking that breath, squeezing the bum, bracing the thigh, hovering the legs. Again, it doesn't matter how high you lift. It's very much about quality over quantity. So if you only get, a very small lift off the floor or the mat, that's fine with me. Keep going. Last couple. We're going to do 3 more. Excellent. Okay, so relaxing there. We'll just come into our stretch segment while we're laying here. I want you to bend your right foot into the air. Hand reaches round now. And you're pulling your heel to your bottom. If you can't reach your heel, you are just pulling your trouser leg. Nice relaxed breathing here. Perfect. So hopefully you can feel this on the front of the thigh, maybe a little bit in the hip. We're going to change that into our scorpion stretch. Right arm comes out to the side. Take a breath, exhale, rotate that right leg. Feel the stretch through the lumbar spine, opening up through the hip and the groin. Excellent. Gently relaxing down and we're swapping over. So your head's on your right arm, your left heel comes towards your bottom, your left hand reaches your left heel. Nice relaxed breathing. And then again, letting go of your foot, arm out to the side, take a breath, exhale and rotate. Perfect, and relaxing down. From here, we're going to come onto our side. As you come onto your side, again, bring your ball or cushion with you, okay? And we're coming into our clam. Pop the ball between your feet, head supported with your underarm. Draw that top hip down, engage those core muscles. And we're coming into our level 1. Hand is on your bottom of your hip, and that's to stop you rolling backwards. Take a breath, exhale, knees apart. Inhale, knees together. Exhale, knees apart. Inhale, knees together. At no point should you roll backwards. Clams are a really important exercise for hip and lumbopelvic stability. It really emphasises the strength of the gluteal muscles. Very important in walking or running, any activity. And actually having strong gluteal muscles can help prevent back and hip pain. Keep these core muscles working nicely. We're just going for a few more at this level 1 and then we're going to jump into level 2. So 3 more here, don't roll back, keep that hip stacked and forwards. Okay, excellent. Very quick rest. Hover the feet, coming into level 2. As you hover the feet, don't go soft through the centre. Draw that hip down, engage. Coming into the level 2, take a breath. Exhale, knees apart. Inhale, knees together. Exhale, knees apart. Inhale, knees together. Really getting those deep gluteal muscles working. Engaging the core here. Keep going, doing great. Probably feel it in those legs and those glutes now. Don't lose that little hover as you're coming into the last few. 2 more. Really deep, deep glute action. Last one. Perfect. Relax the feet. You can pop the ball to one side for a moment with your cushion. Take yourself and prop yourself up onto your shoulder. Now this is the side plank. I know a few people don't like it, but it's a really nice one to help strengthen the upper body, the shoulder, but also the sides and the oblique muscles. So we're resting up on your shoulder, your knees are bent. A lot of people don't know what to do with the head with this exercise. Keep the chin tucked in, that keeps the neck stability. Don't let your head flop, okay? Core engaged, you can either have your hand on your hip or your hand in the air, okay? And then the movement we're going to lift and hold, okay? Take a breath, exhale and lift. Core engaged, if you want, arm in the air or hand on your hip, and we're holding it here. Keep the belly button drawn, feel that you're keeping that lift there. Holding it here, nice steady breathing. You can reach the arm if you want that extra little challenge. Excellent. Relax and come down. We're going to repeat that, okay? Take a breath, engage the core, exhale and lift. Hold it nice and strong here. Really get that lift. Don't sag, lift up. So it's the muscles on the underside that are working nice and strong. Again, don't forget the head. Keep the chin tucked in. That engages the neck's core. And relax down. Have a moment. If your neck's sore, just give it a quick move. Tuck the chin back in for our last one. Take a breath. Exhale, push and lift. Hold, hold, hold. Really powering through the underside shoulder, all the muscles on the side of your body. Really working to push and hold. Nice and strong. Breathing for me. Excellent. Last breath. Perfect. Relaxing down. Going to sit up. Bring your ball with you, okay, or your cushion. Just keep it by your side. Pop your hands on your knees. And we're just going to have a little roll down. Take a breath, exhale, come back, inhale, come forwards. One more of those. Take a breath, exhale, come back, inhale, come forwards. Excellent. So we've been working on the V-sit in this position. I'll just show it from the side actually. What I'd like you to do is put your ball or your cushion in your feet, okay? And that's in preparation for coming into this exercise. The ball's between your feet. You can either have your hands behind your knees or on top of your knees, just as we start this movement. And there's lots of different phases you can stick with. So first of all, we're going to lean back. That's what gets those deep muscles working. So you've got a spring between your rib and your hip, which is now working to hold you there. If you need the support, pop your hands behind your knees and hold it. This is your sort of level one. The next level, okay, if you think, yeah, I've got that, I can hold that, okay, is hovering the ball or your cushion in your feet. So this is your next level, holding that there. Now if you're happy with that and you want to let go, perfect. So you've got a V-sit here, you're holding it. You've got the effort of that squeeze and lift of the ball or cushion. Really engage those deep muscles. If you're happy here, hold it. If you want the last little challenge, take a breath. Exhale, float the arms up. Inhale, float them down. 3 more. Exhale, float the arms up. Inhale, float the arms down. 2 more. Exhale, float the arms up. Inhale and down. Last one. Exhale and float. Inhale and down. Hold it for me. So you're either holding it here if you need, hold your hands if you want that little bit of support. Hold it, you're doing great. Really hold it, focus. Perfect. Hands back to the knees, pop the ball or cushion down. We're just going to have a little stretch. Left leg straight, right leg bent and dropping out. Left hand on left knee, right hand comes on top. Take a breath, exhale, slowly roll down. As you roll down, you can either hold your shin or your toes, and your right arm reaches across. You feel like you're opening up through the lumbar spine, opening up through the hamstring, and all the right side of the body again, just opening up. Tuck the chin in, take a breath, exhale, try and come into this stretch further. You can hold on to your shin if you want to, otherwise that little pull on the toes. Excellent. Slowly coming up. As you come up, the bent right leg crosses over the left leg. The left arm gives it a hook, and you look over your right shoulder, feeling that little bit of rotation through the spine. Nice relaxed breathing. Don't collapse down. Perfect. Slowly coming back to the front. Extend the right leg, drop the left leg out to the side. Right hand on your right knee, left hand on top, taking a breath, exhaling, rolling down. You're either holding the shin or pulling the toes up towards you. Nice relaxed breathing here. Really reach for those toes, try and extend through the stretch. Excellent, slowly rolling up, and then the bent left leg crosses over, your right arm hugs, you look over your left shoulder, don't collapse down, get that rotation. Nice relaxed breathing here. Okay, excellent. Slowly coming onto your opposite side. As you come onto the opposite side, pop the ball between your feet and we're going back to our clam. So with the clam, we'll start with the level 1. Ball or cushion between your feet. Draw that hip down, engage through the centre, taking a breath. Exhale as you take the knees apart. Inhale as you bring them back together. Keep going for me. Exhale and lift. Inhale and lower. Make sure there's absolutely no rolling back. The hips are stacked on top of each other and you're isolating the deep gluteal work. Make sure you haven't lost that engagement through the core. Quite easy to forget about that belly button being drawn towards your spine as you're focusing on the deep gluteal and hip activity. Keep going, you're doing great. Okay, we're going to do 3 more before moving into the level 2. Okay, excellent. Little rest. And then the level 2, we hover the feet. Keep that cushion or ball squeezed between the feet. Again, if you hate it, you can lose it and do the movement without. Make sure that hip's drawn down, cores engaged, taking a breath. Exhale, knees apart. Inhale, knees together. Exhale, knees apart. Inhale, knees together. Keep that ball and those feet hovered off at your cushion. So you're holding the weight of the cushion or ball and also using that lower leg to stabilise the top leg. Keep going for me, doing great. Keep those tummy muscles drawn in as well, don't forget that bit. Again, 3 more, doing really good. So you can feel it working hard now. Don't forget your breathing, don't hold your breath. Last one. Excellent. Relax the legs, pop the ball to one side. Pushing yourself up to rest up on your arm. Elbow under your shoulder and we're coming into our side plank holds. Again, thinking about your head, keep your chin tucked in, okay? Hand on your hip if you want, or your hand can come into the air. Core engaged, take a breath. Exhale, push, lifting through all the underside of the body, holding it here. I find it helps if you make a fist with the hand that's on the mat. Core engaged, arm up if you want that extra little challenge. Perfect, coming back down. As we're doing this, I don't want you holding your breath, so just flowing breath for me. Breath in to prepare, exhale and lift. Really lift up through the side, nice and strong, belly button to your spine. Feel that those side of the body muscles really pushing you up, your obliques working hard. Don't let the head flop, keep the chin tucked in. And relaxing down, we've got 1 more here. Having a moment, taking a breath, and then exhale and lift. Hand on your hip if you want, or hand in the air. Really draw up, nice and strong. Looking good again. Keep that chin tucked in, don't lose the head and neck. Perfect, and relaxing down. As you relax down, come onto your back and just bring your knees into your chest for a moment. Right hand on your right knee, left hand on your left knee. Bring the knees in, give them a hug, and now just give the knees a little circle. So you're using your hips to sort of massage your lower back. Doesn't matter which way you're circling, we will change in a moment. Okay, change direction with those hip circles. Okay, perfect. Popping the feet down, we're just going to have a quick stretch. So you're going to pop the outer aspect of the left foot on the right knee. And then as you do that, you're pushing your left knee away. Again, any hip problems, any knee problems, any hip replacements, stay here. Otherwise, you can hug the right leg towards you. If you want to feel it deeper, nose to your knee. Feel that stretch increase ever so slightly. Otherwise, head and shoulders relax as you're stretching your hip and gluteal muscle. You may feel it in the inner thigh, that's absolutely fine. You'll feel it where you're tight. Excellent. Gently relaxing down to swap over. Left foot goes on the ground. Outer aspect of the right foot goes on the left knee. You're either pushing the knee away. Again, any hip replacements, any knee replacements, any hip or knee issues, stay here. Otherwise, you can hug the left leg towards you. Feel that stretch deep inside the gluteal muscles. Again, if you want to feel it further, nose to the knee. Otherwise, head and shoulders relaxed. Whoop, don't fall over. Perfect. Relaxing the left leg down, right leg down. You're just going to come into our hamstring stretch. We'll start on the left side. Hands behind the left knee. Gently extend that left leg to the ceiling. Now, this is stretching the hamstrings. To add in a nerve stretch, I want you to just give that foot a little bit of a twirl for me. One way and then the other. So just a few circles left and a few circles right. What that's doing is just giving the nerves in the leg a little bit of a move, whilst you're also statically stretching your hamstrings. Perfect. Taking your time, slowly relaxing that left leg flat, swapping over, holding the right leg behind the knee, extending the toes to the ceiling, and again, just giving those toes a little bit of a circle. Okay, excellent. Gently relaxing down. As you relax down, grab your ball or cushion and you're going to pop it between your knees. Arms are going to come in sort of a crucifix position, so palms resting up to the ceiling, and that's just so we're not pressing through the hands and the movement's going to come from the core and the pelvis. We're coming into our tabletop position, so you're going to take a breath. As you exhale, your right leg comes up. Squeeze and engage now as you take your next breath. And the left leg comes up. Hopefully you've not lost your ball or cushion. If you have, pop it back between the knees. And we're coming into our hip twist here. Really important that you engage down and don't let the legs flop to the movement. You're keeping the knee or the cushion squeezed, ball or cushion squeezed between your knees. You're taking a breath. As you exhale, you're going to let your knees rotate to around 45 degrees. Inhale back to the centre. Keep those belly button drawn down. And then again, exhale, knees to the left, about 45 degrees. Inhale, knees back to the centre. Continue for me. Exhale, rotating to about 45 degrees. Inhale, draw down and return. So you should feel like the legs dropping down is with control, and you're really using the core muscles to get the knees back to the centre. You can go lower than 45 degrees, but only if you're comfortable and you're not getting pain in your back. And you've got the deep core control to bring your knees back to the centre. So really drawing those abdominals, not pushing through the hands, palms up to the ceiling. It's the deep abdominals doing the work here. If you can only move out 20 degrees and back, that's fine by me. You go as far as you can comfortably go. 2 more on each side, so 4 more in total. Hopefully you've still got that ball or cushion between your knees. Last one. Excellent. Just pop your hands behind your knees and just lower the feet back down now. Perfect. Your ball or cushion is staying between your knees, and you're just going to bring your heels closer to your bottom. Your hands stay in that crucifix position. You tuck your chin in. So we're coming into our shoulder bridge with the ball or cushion between your knees to make sure your inner thighs are working. You're going to take a breath as you exhale, tilting the pelvis back, drawing through the core. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Push, push, push. At the top, have a breath. Really feel that you're drawing down through the tummy, up through the bottom. And then slowly lower back down. And then again, breath to prepare. Exhale, tilt backwards, squeeze and lift. Hold it as you have a breath. And then slowly lower. So just our shoulder bridge, but you've got the effort of the ball squeeze between your knees. Holding that there. Doing really good. Really power up through the heels here. And we've got one more like this, and then we are going to have a little challenge with the last couple. Hold it here, nice and squeezed. Okay, excellent. Relaxing down. Just check that your heels are close to your bottom. As we come into the next one, we'll give you a little challenge. So, taking a breath, exhale, squeeze and lift. Now hold that here, and I want 10 foot pedals. So watch my feet. We're going to go 1, 2, keep going with me, 3, keep the bridge up, 4, 5, don't lose your cushion, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Squeeze your ball or cushion, slowly lower down. Doing really good. I need to reposition mine, nearly lost it. Okay, and coming back up again this time. Take a breath, exhale, squeeze and lift, push, push, push. Hold it for me. Now give me an arm float, both arms floating. And then we're going to come into toy soldier arms. One arm forwards, one arm back. Taking a breath. Exhale, one forward, one back. Inhale, return. Keep going for me. Toy soldier arms here. Keeping your shoulder bridge up, moving the arms back and forth. Don't let your bottom sag and drop. Keep it going. You should still have your ball or cushion between your knees. 4, 3, 2, and last one, 1. Bringing the other arm back to your side, slowly lowering. Excellent. Pop the ball from your knees and just give your knees a little hug towards you. You can either stay with your knee hug. If you want, you can come to a happy baby, holding onto your feet, extending the legs in the air, and taking the legs to the side, feeling that you're opening up through the lower back, through the hamstrings. Nice relaxed breathing. Okay, perfect. Gently relaxing down. From here, you're going to keep the ball in the hands, okay? Hands can rest onto your tummy for now, okay? You're going to take a breath, exhale, bringing one leg into tabletop. Just off the end of my mat, excuse me 1 second. One leg into tabletop. Keep the core engaged, really draw down as you come into your double tabletop. Your ball or cushion is in your hands and you're going to float. Keep the chin tucked in. So this is our start position. Your hands are just staying here for the moment. And we're going to do toe taps to begin with. You're going to take a breath in. You're going to exhale and tap down. Inhale, return. Exhale and tap down. Inhale, return. So we're just doing our toe taps to begin with. Toe taps are level 1. If you want to go to level 2, level 2 is a leg extension. So instead of the toe taps, you're extending the leg and returning. Extending the leg and returning. So you're either toe taps level 1 or leg extensions level 2. Keep going with this. Hopefully you've still got your ball or cushion above you in this arm float. That's going to join in a moment. One more on each leg here. And just rest in tabletop for a second. Okay, now we're going to resume the legs, but we're going to add in the arms. So this time as you take a breath, as you exhale and one leg drops down, both arms come back. Inhale, return. Exhale, toe tap, arms back. Inhale, return. Or you're exhaling with your leg extension, arms back. Inhale, return. Keep going for me. So you're either toe tap, arm extension, or leg extension, arm extension. Doing really good here, guys. Quite a challenging exercise. Keep those tummy muscles drawn down. Very much like you're trying to keep that back nice and flat to the floor or the mat. Four more, two more on each leg. And just sticking with the toe taps if that's what you're most comfortable with. Last one. Excellent. Stay in your tabletop. Put your ball between your knees. Arms come to your side. Hopefully you're all still with me. And we're just finishing with our abdominal exercise. Okay, chin tucked in, hands come back up to the knees, cores engaged. Taking a breath as you exhale, ribs come to the hips. Inhale, return, fingers go to the ankles. Exhale, ribs to the hips. Inhale to the ankles. Nice and steady. This is your level 1. If you want the extra challenge, extend your leg and reaching up. So you're really bringing those ribs to the hips. Your fingertips move towards your ankles. So like I say, the level 1 is your knees bent. Level 2, legs extended. Got 3 more. Last one. Excellent. As you come down, bring the ball out, just bring your knees to your chest and slowly lower your feet to the ground. Just to finish, pop your arms into that crucifix position again for me. And slowly and gently take a breath, exhale, knees drop to the left, head drops to the right. We're just going to hold this little twist stretch here. Nice and relaxed. Take a breath, exhale, squeeze those abdominals, knees to the centre, head to the centre, swapping over. Exhaling, head to the left, knees to the right. Holding it and enjoying the stretch. And gently engaging back to the centre. Have a moment, take your time, bring yourself onto your side. Pushing into all fours. Once you're in all fours, we'll come to a cat curl, chin tucked in, arching up. And then that cow. So just a couple of your cat cows here. Excellent. Curling your toes under, taking a breath. Exhale, push into your triangle pose, your downward dog. Really push those heels back, spread the fingers wide, belly button to the ceiling, extend the knees. And then for the last time, just into your foot pedals. Really get those heels down. Can you get closer than you did at the start? Hopefully you can. You've loosened up, you've warmed up. And then take a breath, exhale, push back. Really push the heels back. Really push through the arms. Extend the elbows, extend the knees. Look to wall behind you. Belly button to your spine. Feel the stretch. Perfect. Bend the knees, walk the hands towards the feet, and then hang there at the bottom of your roll down. Just have a moment. Nice deep breath, get the air flowing.
And then slowly, gently recurl up. As you recurl up, feel that your lumbar bones restack first, followed by your mid-back bones, followed by your neck. As your neck comes on top, that helium balloon reinflates. You're growing up nice and tall. Arms, shoulders, back and down, hands in line with the side seams. Just have a breath. Any dizziness, just let it dissipate. You can go a bit starry when you first stand up. And we're going to slowly go back into that head roll that we started with. So imaginary pencil back on the nose. And just gently now give me a neck and shoulder roll. Change direction. And then reset the head back on top of the shoulders. Gently pop your ear to your shoulder, the opposite hand reaches away. Whilst you're stretching, think about that core engagement, still standing up tall. You're not collapsing down here, you're very much just stretching the top of the neck and the shoulder. Nice relaxed breathing. Looking towards your armpit, changing the emphasis of the stretch. And gently coming back to the centre. As you come to the centre, have a breath in, shrug up. Any tension, just let it go. And swapping over left ear to left shoulder, right arm or opposite ear to opposite shoulder, opposite arm reaches away. And again, feel the stretch across the shoulder and the neck, core engaged. And then looking towards your armpit, changing that emphasis of the stretch. And then gently back to the centre. As you come to the centre, just give me a couple of little shoulder rolls, loosening off any tension there. Reset your posture. Take a breath in. As you breathe in, shrug up. Any tension anywhere in the body, just let it go. And then again, as you breathe in, fill the body, fill the lungs with oxygen, breathing in, and then just last one of those. Perfect. That is the session finished. Hopefully you've all enjoyed it. If you have logged on tonight, give me a like, give me a hello, just to say that you're watching. As I said at the start, for those of you who missed it, this is the penultimate class. Next week will be the last one of the live sessions for now. Had planned to go till the end of the month, but I have an appointment that I can't get out of, so there won't be a class then. Having a break in August. I am hoping to get back to normal in September, fingers crossed. It'd be lovely to see some of you face to face. Obviously these classes will be saved on my page forevermore, so you can always come back to them. So yeah, stay safe everyone. Give me a like, give me a hello, just so I know if you've joined in or not. And I'll see you all next week. Take care, stay safe.